Hi, welcome to the Children's Museum. My name is Bumi Gaidi, and I'm the arts educator here at the Children's Museum of Houston, and we're very pleased and excited to have, once again, joining us today, Dolce Strings. Could you give them a round of applause, please?
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here today. I'm Danette Shu, director of Dolce Strings, and we have some awesome music for you today. We're going to start out by a violin concerto by Friedrich Seitz. This is concerto number 2, third movement.
I'm sorry, I must ask that you keep this aisle open so people can pass through as needed. We don't want you to miss your seats, but we don't want people to keep interrupting your performance by saying, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. So thank you very much. Our next piece is by Antonin Dvorak. This is called Humorous. And I don't see how any of us could not be in a good humor on such a beautiful day at the Children's Museum.
thought for Mignon, not to be confused with filet mignon, but Mignon was a woman who was the main character of an opera by Ambroise Thomas.
called Minuet Number 2 in G major. And we think Bach would have felt right at home here today because, you know, Bach had 20 children. Just imagine. This next piece is entitled Allegro. And Allegro in Italian means happy or cheerful. And in musical terminology, we translate that to be a fast tempo. So this is Allegro by Shinichi Suzuki. But it has a lot of variations. So listen for the gentle breeze, the wind, the raindrops falling, the snow when it's very cold, the swirling tornadoes, and we're going to end up with a big old hurricane. popular folk song in the country of France. This is our French folk song. Probably all heard this folk song before. It's called Hot Cross Buns. And Easter's coming up, and the story behind this is the song that the street vendors used to sing in England when they made the hot cross buns before Easter, and they would sing the song to up and down the streets to sell their wares. And the cross of icing on top of the little sweet roll with raisins in it was to represent the crucifix. Carl Maria von Weber. And in the middle, you might even hear the horses going, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up.
question, how young can you start to learn an instrument? And typically, using the Suzuki method, we start around age 3. But we also have a wonderful, wonderful class for children ages 3 weeks through 3 years. This is our Dolce baby class, and I'm going to have y'all start coming up. We're going to play Pop Goes the Weasel for you. And these are all of our kids who are age 3 and under, and they do a weekly class with their parents. And we do rhythms and rhymes and percussion instruments and all kinds of wonderful preparation to music activities and singing. And so feel free to sing Pop Goes the Weasel with us if you'd like.
all so much today. I want to thank Quimby Betty and the Children's Museum for having us here. It's such a pleasure to be here. And I'd like to thank my husband, Todd Chu, over there with the video camera. Without his patience and love and support, I would never make it through any of these things. And so I also want to thank all of the parents whose incredible hard work and dedication to practice with their child every day, to go to lessons and to do all of those things is a wonderful and amazing thing. And these children are so blessed to have these wonderful, wonderful parents. And I would also like all the students to come back up and take a really big bow. Thank you all for doing such a good job and such hard work.